I love Pokemon. I have ever since I received my first copy of Pokemon Red version over 27 years ago. One of the very first things Professor Oak educates you, the player, about in his introduction is that some people capture and raise Pokemon for battling other trainers. In fact, battling is one of the very first things you do as a trainer in any main series Pokemon game. You choose your first partner and then boom, you're in a battle. And in the earlier entries of the series, you can pretty easily lose your first battle, teaching players the value of having some sort of strategy to their battling style, whether it's clicking Growl to mitigate damage, Leer to increase the damage your Pokemon can deal to the opponent, or simply spamming Tackle or Scratch to overwhelm the opponent with consistent damage over the course of the battle. While yes, assembling a team full of special, preferably shiny Pokemon and adventuring through the regions both new and old to experience their magic and enjoy the vibes is a main reason that I really enjoy the Pokemon franchise, it's the intricacy of battle, the choices you have to make with those team members that you've added to your team that really keeps me engaged with the franchise. I actually started playing Pokemon with a competitive mindset back in 2010 or 2011. See, here's my very first Pokemon for which I hatched eggs and trained to have specific stats that would benefit it in battle. Everybody say hi to my old Scizor. It recently celebrated its 15th birthday. I've been playing Pokemon too long. At that point in time, I would attend one-off tournaments like the Battle Revolution tournaments held at GameStops during that era. And eventually, I would take my team on the road to participate in larger sanctioned tournaments like regional championships and premier challenges starting in the Pokemon X and Y era. Notably, this was the first era of VGC to ever feature Mega Evolved Pokemon. So when Pokemon Champions, an entirely Pokemon battle-focused game, was announced and shown to feature Mega Evolution once again, I knew the VGC format following the Megalith Scarlet and Violet era would be an excellent change of pace for the community. And especially my nostalgic self, okay? For the first few weeks of Pokemon Champions release, I was keen to try a bunch of new Mega Evolutions alongside strategies I loved from my past. I even made it to Master Ball tier on day 2 of the game's release using an old favorite of mine, Passimian. And then on April 21st, I received an unexpected invitation from Twitch rivals to compete in a Pokemon Champions tournament. I'd face off against 15 other streamers, including some of my close streamer friends, in Pokemon Champions and have the opportunity to show off my battle prowess in front of thousands of people. This was an exciting enough opportunity on its own, but there was also a cash prize total of $50,000 to be split amongst the participants. I had to compete. I absolutely had to. Needless to say, I got to researching a team stat. I wanted something that would handle the best of one nature of the first part of the tournament really well, where I could get out of hand really quickly without my opponent having the ability to go to a game 2 or 3 to adapt their strategy to counter my own. So this is what I landed on. A hybrid Mega Scizor, Mega Charizard X team. Both Mega Evolutions have access to moves, Swords Dance and Dragon Dance respectively, that could punish opponents who give me even one turn of breathing room to set up. Mega Charizard X matches well into the Mega Charizard Y compositions I've seen running around, as well as the Mega Scovillain team that's been cropping up. Mega Scizor matched into teams sporting Mega Floette, Aerodactyl, and Tyranitar with its incredibly strong Technician-boosted Bullet Punch. In addition to the 2 Mega Pokemon that I'd be choosing between during Team Preview, Sneasler would help me steal a turn of setup by giving some fake-out support for both Pokemon. Then I added in Sinistcha, which would give me valuable healing, redirection, and Trick Room support if I needed it. Milotic would stave off Incineroar spammers who love to mitigate physical damage by punishing the Intimidate ability with a nice special attack buff through its competitive ability. And finally, to round things out, a Choice-Scarfed Rotom Heat, which would help me assume some speed control and outspeed the ever-so-common Choice-Scarf Basculegion. I felt like I had accounted for everything in my team-building process going into this tournament, but an overnight sensation took Pokemon Champions by storm. Thanks, Aaron Cybertron Zhang. And the night before the tournament, I realized I didn't have any clean lines into this strategy. I had even neglected to add any sort of weather control to the team. So I had a choice to make. I could pivot away from my team last minute and totally make a new team, a common error that a lot of VGC players make. Though the team I used for my top 64 appearance at Indianapolis Regionals would beg to differ. I seriously have no idea how I pulled it off. I had no practice with that team, and the team building process was just vibes based. Anyway, I digress. So I decided to stick it out with my Charizard and Scizor team and try to player difference my way out of bad matchups. I'd hoped that the other trainers had either missed the trend or had a similar thought process to mine and refused to pivot away from their teams at the last minute. On the day of the tournament, I went live on my Twitch channel, which you should totally follow if you enjoy competitive Pokemon battling content or old school shiny hunting. I was granted access to all the other players' team sheets, and there it was. Right at the top of the list. The team that I did not want to see once. But thankfully, we'd be playing in 4 round-robin pods before the single elimination bracket, and my nightmare matchup was not there. Here's how that went. I have all of the teams, so I'm going to look over them while I wait for... I have not been instructed to do anything else. So, my group is Momo, Ash, and Dave. Okay, Momo is running Mega Delphox, Clefable, Garchomp, Sneasler, Mega Gyarados, King Gambit with a Focus Sash. Ash is running Snorlax, Hawlucha with Entrainment, and there's Sheer Cold on the Choice Scarf Abomasnow. If I get Entrainment Sheer Colded... Dave is running Tsarina, Ditto, Rotom Heat, Milotic, Tinkaton, and Mega Frostlass. I'm scared because Dave is running a Choice Scarf Ditto. Can Ditto transform into a Mega Evolution? It can. And it also gets Choice Scarf. This is going to be the most tumultuous tournament of my life. I can already feel it. Dave is on the way. Okay, so our first match is Ditto. This is our team. Let's rock the Heart Gold, Soul Silver. This actually looks good. Bringing both of our Mega Gamers. All right, he's dripped out. I love it. I love it. Sailor Moon. Okay. Okay. Sailor Moon on the Protect. Good, good, good. Understandable. Nice. And a Willow. Expected. I think there's some merit to doing something like this and this. Charles the Great. All right, Sailor Moon's out. That's what I thought. Oh, he's gonna transform, but he can't Mega Evolve. That's a W for me, I think. That's okay. And now he's in a rough position because I got Blaster over here. He could just go for a Dragon Claw, but he's not Dragon type yet, so he did predict the Mega Evolution, which is cool. And Easy Bake Oven dodges. Not great. Not my favorite. Okay. Emma Frost. I think we're still free to do this. And so I'll actually go over here. There's no way they just let it go down, right? Okay, Sailor Moon's out. As long as nothing silly happens. It's got Aurora Veil, Blizzard, Shadow Ball. Okay, and they went for the Protect. Good. This is good news for us. Except now they can bring in their Charles Lizard, huh? That's so bad for us, actually. I knew Ditto was going to be a problem because watch this. Yep. Wow, that's such a huge issue. That is unfathomably upsetting. Okay. That is so upsetting. 3 Pokemon left. It's very funny, though. Isn't it? I'm laughing so hard because it's so funny. Still not enough. Not enough. Dang. The freaking Ditto! Oh, I knew it, man! I knew the Ditto was going to be an issue. Oh, and it lived on 1 anyway. I'm out of here. Oh. That Ditto, man. That is so specifically bad for my team because my 2 like sweepers are setup sweepers, and Ditto copies the stat changes of Pokemon it copies. We're playing Momo next. All right. Pikachu Admirer. Sick outfit. I love it. Gardita Chomp. Okay. Feel pretty good about this. I like to do like one of these situations. I think we can do like this. Beautiful shiny, by the way. Love to see it. EQ. I don't know if my Sneasler eats this. It doesn't. That's okay because now this guy's gone. Okay. That problem is gone. Beefy burrito. You know what? I love that. Okay, Beefy burrito, what are you doing? I think we need to get 1 Dragon Dance off. And I hope Psychic Moonblast doesn't take, because that'd be awful for me. There's Follow Me. Psychic. Special defense drop. Oh, come on. I just wanted the special defense drop. You guys know that would happen to me every other day of the week. On any other Pokemon. Oh. Oh. Well, it's kind of nice. I'm just a little bit nervous that the Flare Blitz recoil plus Psychic takes me out, but... Uh-oh. I think, unfortunately, Charizard's about to faint, and I lose the whole thing. Let's see. Oh, Heat Wave. Okay, never mind. We're good. Okay, I was scared for a second. Everything about this team feels like I made the wrong decision. Every single battle, I'm like, I don't have answers for any of this. Okay, there's Crunchwrap. This is sashed. kind of want to recover here and protect to see if I can bait out a protect from Quesarito. I thought there might be a sucker punch there. Oh. She's back. Back and better than ever. Just in case, we'll go into Flubber. Let's get one piece off the board. It doesn't look like they're going to go for the protect. Okay. Oh. Oh, I thought it stopped at 1. Pikachu admirer. Okay. Who's next battle? Next battle is going to be Ash Said Hi. And they're running a Mega Hawlucha team with Snorlax and Choice Scarf, Sheer Cold, Obama Snow. I think we got to start something like this and this. And be ready in the back with this. And I think some redirection. What are we looking at? Dripped out. Snorlax and Meyer, I love that. Snorlax Lucario. Forgot to pull up the team sheet for this. So Snorlax is Chesto. I kind of want to nip this in the bud. And then Lucario. I think we're fine doing this. I'm sorry, I can't have you doing crazy things over there. And this Snorlax is thick fat, so we want a Dragon Claw for sure. Whoa! Oh, it's Chestoberry. I read Choppleberry. Okay. Still good, still good. Now that's a cool animation. Mucha Hawlucha. There's no protect here, so I think we actually do something like this. One of the best Mega Evolutions. Oh yeah. Looking good. Could you imagine if I went E-Web and missed like I always do? Could you imagine? And Clefable. Clefable, Moonblast, Cosmic Power, Stored Power, Wish. Ooh, thick. Oh, everything is living. Everything is living. All right, Clefable. Lucario, it's finally your time. Oh, man. I was so scared that the entrainment Sheer Cold was coming my way. I was so sure. I was so 100% sure that was my future. Almost no doubt in my mind. Good game, Ash. After a hard-fought and more difficult than anticipated round-robin pod, it was finally time for the single elimination bracket, and my side featured nothing but friendly fire. I am playing Sonny. And then I play the winner of Arley and Chris. If I beat Sonny. All right, no problem. Just playing bestie in the tournament. No problem. No problem. No problem. All right, let's see how it goes. I'm not super thrilled to have Scarf Rotom in this. She got Torkoal badge. I love it. Okay. Little hater Venusaur. And Venusaur's rocking Leaf Storm Sludge Bomb. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Oh, okay. Double protect. We gotta break the sash. Well, that's not great for her. And is this going to be Eruption? Heat Wave. Oh, no. Dude, that makes me so... I'm so sorry. Okay. I was a little bit scared that we would have to double into it to get the KO and not be able to chunk Lil Hater. I need him to not have a good... Oh, I need him to not have like a good eruption, you know what I mean? Venusaur's down. Wandissimo. I think it's always like this. Wandissimo does not have a protect on it. Oh, how I desperately wish that I had the ability to go overheat. I think we just dropped both of these. Yep. How do we feel about that? Pretty good, actually. I can do something like this. And this. Okay, I almost thought she might swap out the Torkoal so Emboar would have Sun. Heat Wave. That's about what I thought. Okay. All right. Is the back Emboar. Okay. How much Trick Room is left? 2 more turns of Trick Room. And Emboar has Flare Blitz, Close Combat, Rock Slide. Oh, freaking no. It's got to be Rock Slide. That is a gorgeous shiny. Oh my gosh. Oh, Close Combat. Oh, Tidal. Wait, I think that won it for us. Oh my gosh. Kathy says she's never running Sleep Powder again. Oh no, I have to play Arley! She's undefeated. Let me get Arley's team sheet up. Arley's running Blastoise? Wait. Okay. We're going in, gamers. So there's some cool things here. Oh, Arley. So I know some specific things about this matchup. I was scared somebody would bring it. Okay. Ranitar has Protect, Knock Off, Right Slide, Superpower. I think I can actually just safely do this. That's our boy, Avocado. Uh-huh. I believe, based on my calculations, that this is a one-hit KO. Okie dokie. I don't even get to heal, but I still eat the berry. That's funny. That is very funny to me. There is Blastoise. Going big T-Tar. Big T-Tar Arley. Oh. I see. Tyranitar, I'm sorry. I love you, buddy. Bascule Legion. This is Choice Scarf. I can get up one more coaching, so Avocado will deal more damage to Blastoise, but also be able to take a Last Respects a little bit better. Last Respects. +2 Avocado is not joking around, dude. Okay. And we're going to go for Bug Bite, and Flubber will help heal up, I think. It's a little bit funny seeing that say not very effective. Ooh. That was scary. Diana next. Mega Scovillain. Mega Scovillain is not super fun. I will be super honest. Okay. We're going in. Okay. Game number 6 today. This is the last best of one of the day. Can I make it through? Hey, she got that swag too. Fairy Steel type. Auntie and Mango. Aww. This is a little bit of a risky play. Let's see if it pays off. The hope is that they protected Aerodactyl. Okay, that works too. Oh, but they miss. That does not feel good. Oh. No, I'm sorry. All of this is terrible. Nope. There goes Mango. I'm sorry, Mango. I'm sorry you missed Leech Seed. For Marina, the baby. King Kylie. That is so cute. If we can. There's the King's Shield. Go for that Shadow Sneak. That could have been really bad. Oh. Sorry, Kylie. Sorry, Charles. Charles is dead too, guys. I'm pretty bummed about that. Special attack drop? Do it. Special attack drop. Oh, that'd have been so funny, wouldn't it? That'd have been hilarious. No! I'm so sorry. Just to make sure nothing crazy happens, we're gonna fake out, recover. Yep. And then we'll go Dire Claw, Scald. And that does it. Oh, gosh. Ooh. So there I was, moving into the finals with a team in which I had very little faith. And to make matters worse, my matchup in the final round was against the dreaded Sableye Archaludon team, which I had no lines into. All right, I'm playing Shoto. All right. Let's see if this is correct. Okay. Sableye and an Archaludon situation. There's the Rain Dance. Pretty scary position, but I think we have to do this. Okay, cool. So we don't want to get encored into our Dragon Dance, so we're just going to Rage Powder. There we go. We can get rid of the Sableye and eat an attack. Yippee. Oh. Second Electro Shot, so now it's at +2. Yeah. Fish. This is Scarf, or this is Choice Scarf Adaptability. So we have to Rage Powder, is the thing. I'm gonna have to just start doing damage to this guy. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay. Well, at least we get our berry now. That's nice. 2 more turns of rain. I almost feel like some of this is handleable, some of it is not. I don't know how much Mega Venusaur Earth Power does to Charles. But like I said, this is an awful matchup for me. I want to say this does 60% to Arch. 54%, not a lot. +2 Dragon Pulse, we're out. How much does the Earth Power do is the question. Oh. Oh, that still KOs. And 2 more turns of rain, unfortunately. Well, they stalled out their own rain. Okay. They probably have this one. Electric move. They are faster. The double probably does it. Oh yeah, the double definitely does it. Yeah. Okay. I know what I want to do differently next time. Oh no! Oh, that was a crit. I was like, dang, that did a lot. Okay. We must reposition. We must reposition. I came into this tournament and I was like, this is the worst matchup for me. And of course, it's the finals, right? Let's see if he lets me have it. Okay. Burn? Oh, going straight for the rain dance first. I think they'll be tempted to disable Speedy's close combat instead of burning it. Oh. What? That's crazy. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. That is not what I expected at all. Okay, there's Will-O-Wisp into Flubber. We avoid. Let's see if we can navigate out of this Encore. I'm hoping that they just... Okay, keep doing that. How much more Encore do I have to endure? I just need Flubber to live this turn, please. Or not. Okay. It was a little bit ugly. Yep. Oh, man. Okay. There's the encore. No Dire Claw stuff. Fish. I'm gonna need that to stop almost immediately. Ugh. Walter, you gotta get out of here, man. The best I can do is give you another coach. Oh. That's rude. I need Speedy to go down. Oh, this is such a miserable matchup. This is such a bad matchup. Charles ended his encore. Yippee! I'm gonna need the most epic double protect of all time here. Oh, fish goes out. Tetris. This might be fine. Really? This is so ridiculous. Walter, please. Goodness gracious, Walter. Oh. Can I still struggle you? Please let me struggle. Oh, it didn't let me struggle. Man. What? I don't want to target Tetris. The 1% live, Walter! Well, told everybody going into this was an auto loss. There we go. And so my worst fears were realized. Instead of letting it get me down, I went straight to the drawing board. The first Pokemon Champions Global Challenge was right around the corner, and it'd be the perfect opportunity to see if I had learned anything at all from my devastating loss. I wanted to make a team that had workable lines into all of the most popular strategies, and especially Sableye and Archaludon. Here's what I came up with. Admittedly, the raid boss style strategy that Archaludon and Sableye were able to establish is incredibly strong. So I went digging through the available roster and Pokemon Champions in the MA format. That's where I found my answer. a special attacking dragon that could boost all of its stats in one turn and take out an opposing Archaludon in one shot. Kommo-O. Kommo-O boasts excellent bulk and passable special attack, which is made pretty good with one of its multiple signature moves, Clangorous Soul. For the cost of 1/3 of Kommo-O's HP, it gets a 1-stage boost to all of its other stats. We'll pair that with its other signature attack, Clanging Scales, a 110 base power dragon-type spread attack, that's insane, and Aura Sphere, and you've got an Archaludon Destroyer on your hands. I gave it the leftovers heal up, some of the HP back from a Clangorous Soul boost, and I'll give it the soundproof ability to avoid Perish Song, Parting Shot, and Sylveon and Gardevoir's Pixelate Hyper Voice, both of which could knock out Kommo-O easily, even through Friend Guard and a Clangorous Soul boost. Oh, did I say Friend Guard? Next up, Kommo-O's partner in crime, some mice. 4 of them. It's Mousehold. Notably, this is the Friend Guard variant. In Scarlet and Violet, we saw a lot of success with the Technician Population Bomb Wide Lens set that could just knock out Pokemon out of nowhere. We don't have Wide Lens in this format, and what I really wanted was a Pokemon who could buff up the defense of my Pokemon. With its ability reducing damage to Kommo-O further, in addition to Clangorous Soul's boost, support moves like Feint, which could break Wide Guard and Protect, Follow Me, which redirects attacks like Encore, I'm looking at you, Sableye, and Super Fang, which can have opponents' HP and turn Clangorous Scales 2-hit KOs into 1-hit KOs. Oh, and I gave the little family of mice a Choppleberry to share in case of Sneasler's close combat. And the rest of the team helps shore up some of the matchups that Kommo-O can't clear on its own. Aegislash matches well into Eternal Floette, Gardevoir, and Sylveon, all of which have low physical defense and often drop to a single Poltergeist, if you can hit it. It's got 90 accuracy. It also notably solos Sneasler by boasting immunity to poison and fighting type moves. Oh, and it can take out half of the ever so common Basculegion's health with a Shadow Sneak that's being boosted by the item I'm giving it, the Spell Tag. We'll round things off with Sacred Sword, which helps me deal with King Gambit and stamina boosted Archaludon. And we'll give it King's Shield, which provides protection and a nice attack debuff for opponents who dare attack into it. I'm not making the same mistake twice. We've got Tyranitar on the team who rocks Sandstream. This will help out against sun, rain, and snow strategies. My previous team notably had no weather answers. Its relatively low speed stat compared to the other weather setters means that Sandstorm will most often take priority over the other types of weather. Rock Slide deals super effective damage against Charizard, Pelipper, and Frostlass, and Knockoff deals massive damage while eliminating valuable hold items like Citrus Berry. We've also got Low Kick to one-hit KO non-Choppleberry King Gambits, and this Tyranitar is built with some good speed investment so that it can outspeed and one-hit KO other Tyranitar. I gave it a surprise item, the Focus Sash, to handle Basculegion Wave Crash and reverse KO it with Knockoff. Sandstream dealing with Focus Sash holders to boot, nobody's going to expect this Tyranitar coming. Next up is Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl is here for some speed control with Tailwind and a faster Rock Slide, which takes care of Charizard pretty handily. Dual Wing Beat serves as Sneasler's bane. Oh, and if I lead Aerodactyl with my fast Tyranitar, the Sandstorm gives Aerodactyl a 50% boost to its special defense, giving it some noticeable staying power, and a Tailwind from Aerodactyl allowed Tyranitar to outspeed most of the metagame and hit for some serious damage with Rock Slide, Knockoff, and Low Kick. I'm finally getting this team building thing down. I've given it a Mega Stone to avoid annoying speed ties into non-Mega Aerodactyl since it gets a speed boost when it Mega Evolves, and it'll help guarantee KOs against bulkier Sneaslers with an attack buff it receives in addition to its damage increasing Tough Claws ability. It'll serve as a secondary Mega to the last member of our team and a personal favorite Mega evolution of mine, Venusaur. Mega Venusaur is incredibly hard to knock out without several turns of concentrated targeting. Friend Guard from Mousehold can help mitigate some of this damage, and Giga Drain can help replenish health while dealing good damage back. Thick Fat effectively removes its weakness to fire and ice type attacks, and Venusaur is a rare check against bulky water types like Rotom Wash and the fearsome Coil Milotic sets. Notably, Mega Venusaur matches into fairy types with which Kommo-O can struggle, and it resists their attacks while dealing massive damage in return with a same type attack bonus or stab, Sludge Bomb. Then I added in Earth Power, a rare special ground type move in this metagame, and it handles Archaludon, King Gambit, and Sneasler quite nicely. I played some test games on the ranked Master Ball 2 ladder and scored a nice 5-win streak. This was it. This is my team for the Global Challenge. So on day 1 of the tournament, I joined in on the battles, and I did way better than I could have ever expected and better than I've ever done in an online tournament. Here's a replica code for the team if you're interested in trying out the team, and I'll end off this video with some highlights of the global challenge to close things out. Oh, but before we get into those highlights, I just want to share that one of my favorite phenomenon that happens in VGC occurred to me through this process of losing and finding a new team and doing really well with it in a tournament. I fell in love with Kommo-O. It's something that happens to me very rarely, where I perform really well in a tournament or have a really good experience with a VGC team, and a Pokemon just becomes one of my favorites, like Okidogi. Nobody else likes Okidogi, but I did really well with him once, and now I just kind of love him. So I've even started collecting every single Kommo-O card that I could find. And when I go to Indianapolis Regionals this coming month, I'll definitely be on the lookout for a Kommo-O plushie to add to my collection. I hope you enjoy this team as much as I do. And the next time you lose a battle, whether in Pokemon or in real life, you don't let it get you down. I hope you use it as a lesson and an opportunity to build something better. Good luck and have fun.